Hey everybody, I was hanging out here in the woods thinking about a lot of things, and every day it comes to my attention just how programmed we all are. you know we we have a lot of ideas in our heads that aren't our own, and a lot of people don't recognize what the difference is between their own thoughts and thoughts that are implanted by a corporation or somebody else. I been smoking these damn things for about a good 20 plus years or so, and these things have me so programmed to think that I can't exist without them. It's my one addiction, and I didn't do these things because they tasted good or smelled good. I did them because I wanted to fit in with, the tough kids at school, the poor kids. It was either, get picked on by them or be one of them, and I couldn't relate on really anything except, well, I decided, I would do this and relate with them. And it didn't go so well. I mean, it did back then, but now in the long run, I'm addicted to these damn things, and they pretty much rule my life. I don't do them because they taste good or smell good. I do them because I think I need to. And I think that's why most of us do things that we do that we don't like, to fit into society. And it might help in the short term. Does it always help in the long run? I mean, do you think that far ahead? I didn't when I was 10. I certainly do now. These products that rule your life, most of those products that you work so hard to have, they weren't made for you specifically. You feel that way. They were programmed into you. A lot of people understand this to some degree. Maybe everybody does. I don't know. But do you really think deeper into it? Are those things that you have in your life, are they good for you? Are they enjoyable? Or are you just expected to have them? A lot of people want change in this world. And I think major change, and they're doing what they can do to enact such change. There's not a lot we can do. We're rather powerless in this system, as long as we're in it. We're limited, I should say. Not powerless, but we're very limited, and we're kept that way on purpose. There's a lot of things people are doing because they feel that it's all they can do, like peaceful protesting, or sharing pictures and videos on Facebook. But this activism, it's lacking the act portion of the word. It's not action. It's not really doing anything to change anything. Seriously. Protesting, you're holding up signs. A lot of the people driving by that you're trying to reach, or walking by, they just want to get home from work, get home to their families, maybe go play a video game, whatever, smoke some cannabis, whatever it is they're going home for. A lot of them really don't care, because all you're doing is disrupting their day, and it's one phrase on a sign. What's that tell them? Or Facebook activism. We all share these pictures and videos. I do as well. Difference is I know I'm not changing anything by doing so. But there are ways that we can change this combined reality in a positive way. And they do require a lot of thought and energy and action. Something that a lot of Americans don't want to put into anything, really, not even their relationships or their jobs or whatever they do. But there's different things that can be done. I mean, you can grow organic foods. Start community gardens in your community. I mean, you want to protest against Monsanto, you want to shut them down. Labeling products isn't going to do anything. I mean, how many of you look at the labels? I know very few people that look at the labels when they purchase food. First, you look at the price. What can I afford? And then you look at the name brands and think, I really want that name brand. Because after all, they've spent millions of dollars, putting it in my brain. Gotta have that name brand. It's so important. But I can't afford the name brand, so I'm going with the cheap shit. That's how we think when we shop, a lot of us, the cheap shit. We cheapen our lives in every way. How many of you run away from love at every chance? How many of you run away from success? Any kind of opportunities that can lead to, a positive outcome for you. How many of you run away from that? See, that's where I differ from a lot of people, is I don't run away from it. I run to it. And, not much potential really, not much potential really becomes realized in this reality. Not for a lot of us. Doesn't mean you should quit trying, I wouldn't never say that. I can't quit trying to be, loved or to be successful or to be what I'm on this planet to be. I can't. Maybe it's obsession. I don't know. But I just can't relate with those of you that do. I mean, you ask for something so many times, and you ask for it so passionately, and you feel it, you really want it. And then when it's in front of you, you find out, I have to do this to have that? Oh, well, I don't want it anymore. I see it, sadly enough, in matters of love all the time. Can love really flourish in this society? There's so much hate, there's so much confusion, indifference, laziness, fear. Always comes back to love. These things that so many obsess over, and I don't know how many of them really understand. Somebody I love right now, and I know she loves me too, but she hasn't had a lot of love in her life, like a lot of people I've known. Not a lot of real love. And then, these people fear it when they see it. They ask for it and they want it. They fear it. How can anybody that wants something so bad run away from it every chance? This sums up our entire society, our entire culture, all of it. Anyway, these are just some thoughts I've been having, maybe obsessing over. Just another day on planet Earth.